Hi there everyone, this is Spicy Chicken Spicy Boy, coming at you today with another spicy chicken review. I hope everyone is doing well in this time of pandemic and now in this time of civil unrest due to the shall we just say the brutal death of George Floyd at the hands of some police officers. I know there's a lot going on out there in cities across the country, and especially here in Minnesota, things could be going better, but nevertheless, I will continue eating spicy chicken and making reviews during this trying time. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're being safe. I hope you're taking care of each other. And with that being said, I am going to move on to some spicy chicken. As I said in my last video, I'm using these times to try to support my local chicken sellers, and I have got some chicken today from another Twin Cities original, Hamburguesas El Gordo. There are two locations, one in Minneapolis and one in St. Paul, so perhaps this qualifies as chain chicken, but it's a very small chain, just the two locations in the Twin Cities. So, I got in a little over my head here. They had 4 types of hot wings available, so I believe I'm going to be trying plain, buffalo, what I think they called mango habanero, and then a barbecue style. So, as I said, if you're in the Twin Cities, of course, think about supporting some local Twin Cities chicken sellers, but in these times, support whichever spicy chicken sellers are near you in your community who could use the support. So with that, I'm going to dive in. The boxes aren't labeled, so a little bit of this is going to be guesswork in terms of the chicken. So I'm just going to open one up here. Gonna give it the sniff test. I cannot tell. Let me try another piece here, see what's on it. I'm just gonna take a bite. I'm not really sure what flavor I'm working with here. So what I think, this must be the mango habanero. There's like a little hint of sweetness, relatively salty, but there is some spice. It's not a barbecue sauce, and it's not a buffalo, and they're not plain. So this must be the mango habanero. I'm gonna take one more bite of another one, just to make sure I'm getting the kind of the correct flavor here that I would like to describe to you all. Little bone. All right. Well, as always, we're going to be discussing, the chicken as a whole here. So let me start by saying the fry on these wings is excellent. Crispy skin, chewy pieces, juicy where it should be, crispy where it should be. They're pretty well seasoned. The first one was not incredibly spicy, but the second one had a little more spice. And if I dive into the bottom of the container here, it looks like we're working with like a kind of dry rub on here. This could be incredibly spicy, but I'm gonna try. There's the mango habanero. Yep. So it is applied with a dry rub. It's just the most subtle hint of mango tastiness on there. Not as spicy as you might expect for a habanero style chicken. But overall, very good hot wings. And kind of a unique flavor. You know, this is just that little hint of sweetness with the spice and the saltiness there. I think it's got a good, complex, well-rounded flavor. So I will, I'll just say these were quite good. I was expecting a little more mango, but you know, I think the quality of the preparation of the chicken is really high. But if you're going to Hamburguesas El Gordo and you are looking for like a sweet and spicy, this is not very sweet. So keep in mind that the sweetness is not what you might expect for a mango flavor, and the spice is not what you might expect for a habanero. It's not to say that it's not good, because they do taste delicious, but it is not what I was expecting to taste there. So, gonna move on here. Oh, this one, very obvious. This is barbecue chicken. Now, maybe doesn't quite qualify as spicy chicken as such, but ooh, and these ones are just piping hot. I can't even pick that up. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and hope that something that doesn't have sauce on it might be a little bit cooler and possible for me to eat. While that cools off for a moment. So here, I've got buffalo. These are handleable. I am able to pick it up. So, it's clearly buffalo. It's got that tangy zip that clears your nostrils when you sniff it. I'm going to take a bite, tell you how it stacks up. Just take one more bite here. Make sure I'm getting the full flavor of the chicken. Again, the preparation on the fry of the chicken is near flawless on these. I think the texture, tenderness, juiciness, crispiness, all of that is right there where I want it. Again, a little more mild than I might have expected. So I don't know if I would call this absolutely a classic buffalo, in that it's not incredibly hot. And again, this is a local Minnesota place. Maybe these are just Minnesota hot. You know, maybe that's what they're going for. So it is spicy. There is spice to both of those spicy ones. But it is not as kind of, not as sharp and kind of face-filling spiciness that you might get from another buffalo wing. It is very tasty. It does taste like buffalo chicken, but it's a mild buffalo chicken, much like the mango habanero was also a mild version of that. So, very, very good. But if you're going in there, just know what you're getting into. You're not going to be getting, you know, blow your ass out spicy. You're just going to be getting like a regular human level of spice, for what that's worth. So, moving on to another one. I'm still going to let that barbecue cool. Here, I think we've just got the plain. I'm going to go ahead and take a little drum here. Take a bite. Just see how it compares to the others. You know, not too much needs to be said about that, aside from that it is an excellent piece of fried chicken. Skin's crispy, meat is juicy, it's just lightly salted, fried. Really, if you want a plain chicken wing, I can recommend that one. That was very tasty. I kind of knew that going into it, having tasted two of the spicier versions, but the chicken itself is very good. And that one, might be really good dipped in some ranch or some blue cheese or something, I think. It's just a nice little piece of chicken there. And finally, last but not least, the barbecue chicken has cooled down enough that I can pick it up. It's very saucy, so there is a lot of sauce on here. Just gonna get ready with a little napkin. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record, but that is extremely well cooked chicken. That is very, very good. I've not had the chicken from here before. I've had their hamburgers and a couple other items from this place before, but I hadn't tried their chicken. I will be going back for their chicken. This is a place I can recommend for chicken specifically. If you are a chicken fan, Hamburguesas El Gordo in Minneapolis and St. Paul is worth a stop if you happen to be in the Twin Cities. So, taking that under advisement, the barbecue sauce is very regular barbecue sauce, pretty much on the sweet side of barbecue. Definitely a molasses-driven affair. Very tasty. I'm not like a huge barbecue person. That's not my sauce of choice usually, but these are very tasty. And if I were in the mood for some barbecue chicken, these would be near the top of my list of something to try. So to wrap it up, overall fried chicken quality at Hamburguesas El Gordo is easily in the 9s range. I'm hesitant to give anything a 10. Is this chicken absolutely perfect? Well, who knows? I don't know if I've ever encountered an absolutely perfect piece of chicken, but these 4 pieces of chicken, or these 4 styles of chicken pieces, rather, are all prepared extremely well. The sauce flavors are mild, so if you like mild flavor, mild spice, this will suit you perfectly. There is some spice. And I think that's it. I'm going to give this just a straight 2 thumbs up. I really wasn't expecting a place more known for its hamburgers to have chicken that was this good. So, with that being said, I just hope everybody is safe out there. There's a lot of stuff going on in this country right now that is much more important than fried chicken. Let's be honest. Fried chicken is the least of everybody's concerns at the moment. So, just want you guys to take care of each other. Look out for your neighborhoods. Take care of yourselves. Remember that Black Lives Matter, and also to keep it spicy. Thanks.